I think you need an open mind to learn, and an open mind to new ideas. And that is what captured my attention regarding Eli Reed. Eli Reed crouched below the gunfire in Beirut, Lebanon, aiming carefully, waiting for that right moment to shoot. But he wasn't always targeting the enemy, and he didn't hold a gun in his hand. He held a camera. Eli Reed is considered one of the best photojournalists because he has his photos viewed by millions around the world. He's won numerous awards from organizations, including the Associated Press. He was always fascinated by history. A native of Linden, New Jersey, who grew up in Perth Amboy, New Jersey, he was surrounded by revolutionary monuments and battlefields. He would imagine what it would be like being in battle. As a child, he spent time painting historic scenes to try and capture the essence of a situation. He studied art, looked at photography magazines for ideas for his paintings, and his eye gravitated toward the work of photojournalists. He wanted to be part of those situations where they photograph. He had wondered how they seemed to know how it was going to happen and what was going to happen before it did. He would examine the angles of the pictures and the perception of the photographer. And that's when he realized photography is a faster paintbrush. Earlier in his career, he worked in a hospital to make extra money. He watched people live, and he watched people die, suffer, and triumph. And watching them battle challenges daily, and it inspired him. He learned to reassess even the most mundane situation. He noted that you must let go of your ego, finding that perfect picture in your head, and allow what's happening around you to just sink in. Otherwise, you could easily miss what's really there. As a black photographer, Eli had to overcome others' preconceptions of him. He had become frustrated by being passed up for promotions and for jobs because of racism. He learned from his mentor, New York photojournalist Donald Greenhouse, that although getting people to see past their preconceptions might not be possible, one can't give up trying. Also, photographer may not always be able to go where they want to go, but when you do get that opportunity, you have to run with them as far as possible. He learned to make opportunities to be able to photograph in war-torn Beirut from 1983 to 1987. He had to get funding, get permission, and get access to the troops. Greenhouse had said a lot of people, if someone tells them no, or there's a wall in the way, that's the end of the photograph. But there was no obstacle for Eli that he could not overcome to get the photograph. And it was his determination that snagged him assignments in Venezuela as well as Beirut. Being 6'2", he was a very easy target, but he has his reasons for covering dangerous situations. And his reason is because there's a chance of coming away with the reality and the truth of what's happening. He remained concerned for the people who lived in the war or a riot zone. These people are just trying to live a normal life. He is someone who is committed to take the best photo while learning everything he can about his subjects. Eli Reed not only pursued challenges, but he also surrounds himself with people who challenge him. Photography is not just getting techniques down, it's thinking about what is next. So take a moment to look at yourself. Do you maintain not only an open mind, but an open mind to capture the human element? What do you do to be true to yourself? and to be a success.